Hey guys, Rexlent here. Where Winds Meet Global is launching in 2 days' time from the posting of this video, and I just want to talk about something really important, especially for seasoned players to this genre, like action, Souls-like. Like if you played Sekiro or Neo and you're experienced in those, then you might want to listen to this. So when you start the game, obviously you're going to create a new character. So in one account, you can create up to 6 characters. And while on this topic, you just need to know that characters are separate from each other. So if you create a new character, they are not going to inherit any of the monthly subscription or any of the battle pass that you own, any outfit. They're all separate. So they're treated like a separate, completely separate account. So that's something to take note of. But anyway, when you create a new character, first they're gonna ask you like, how do you want to play your game? You want it to show all the UI, or you want to go completely immersive? So on the next step, same thing, controls, you want to go action controls or MMO controls, MMO style. This is just an interface display. You can change this at any time in the game after you start. And now, this is the important one. They're going to ask you for your difficulty. So difficulty only affects open world exploration combat, not raids or any online content. Difficulty, there's 2. The first one is story, aka very easy mode. And then there's recommended, that will be normal mode. Now, if you look over here, I don't know what this is called in global because I don't have the global test server. I think it's called legend mode. So legend mode, there are 2 modes in legend. This is, you can say this is just called very hard mode, and this is hardcore mode. Hardcore mode is the one where you have only 1 life, and if you die, it's over. But this is not even released in CN server yet. So I just want to talk about this one, very hard mode or legend mode. If you are a seasoned player, I recommend starting this game in legend mode because this mode is not hardcore. It's not true hardcore. If you die, it's fine. You can revive. The catch here is that you can only select this mode while you're creating a new character. If you start the game in like just normal hard mode, it's over. Hard mode, story, or normal, you can never pick this mode ever again. And the perks of this mode is just pure flex. When you pick this mode, your HP bar will have a red aura around it, and anytime you kill a boss, you're gonna get this medal, and there will be a counter next to it on how many bosses you've killed in the open world and story. So you don't really have to worry too much about legend difficulty because the moveset does not change. That's the most important part. And also, if you're having trouble with bosses, this is still available. You can still get friends AI to help you. You can also get story character AIs to help you with bosses. But the main thing is that the moveset does not change. They just get more HP and more damage. So if you're quick to learn, or if you're already experienced with dealing with bosses and learning boss moveset, then this difficulty would not be a problem for you. And the best part is that it's only really difficult the first time you fight bosses on a new account because your gear isn't up to par yet. But once you've already got your build down, all the skills and stuff, it's gonna be so easy when you have like your full gear set effect. Good weapon, good skills. Not to mention, when you've upgraded enough, you can bring more healing. Like I can only bring 2 healing at the start of the game. You can bring like 5 or 6 later on. So all the more reason to try this difficulty. Not just that, it's also because this difficulty can only be accessed on the character creation. That's why even if you think you're not confident, at least you can try. And if you think it's not working out for you, then you can just switch down difficulty, and that's it. Just need to note that once you switch down difficulty, you can never go back to this difficulty ever again. So yeah, more bosses you kill, more medals you get. And that's it. Now with that boss dead, look at my counter now. It was 3 before, now it's 4. And also on my profile, I can display this very special badge that you cannot get anywhere outside of this difficulty. So this badge will also show like how many bosses you've killed. Alright, outside of legend difficulty, let's talk about the rest of the difficulty. So you have story, recommended, and hard mode. These only affect your open world exploration and also like story fights. So for a first time experience, I recommend just sticking to recommended, the normal difficulty. If you're in for a challenge, you can go hard. But if you're going hard, you might as well go legend, like the difficulty I was talking about. And story difficulty, I only recommend story difficulty. Number one, if you're not used to action games like these, you can just go story difficulty. Or number two, if you're already done with the story and you're in endgame where you're always farming enemies, then I recommend going down back to story difficulty, which is what I'm already at in my main account because I just want to kill enemies really fast. Once again, for difficulty, all it ever affects is their HP and their damage. That's it. They don't get additional moves or anything. That's why you just want to put story when you're done and just like kill them fast. Now, another really cool accessibility function for players not experienced in this genre is that there is a parry assist function in this game. So you can turn on parry assist for every single attack, or you can also turn it on against attack that matters, like enemies' really critical attacks or against bosses. So if I turn on parry assist all together, this is what's going to happen. I am not going to press any button, and the screen is going to freeze, prompting you to press QTE. See that? Like that. So you can still look good in this game, even though you're not very good at the game itself. So parry assist has a charge, which is the bar at the bottom of the screen. The more you use it, the more it will be spent, but then it's going to regenerate over time. And when you have that button pressed for parry assist, it's going to parry every follow-up attack during that duration. So not only you'll parry that one attack, it's going to parry every other attack as well. So that's how parry assist works. So I'm not doing any parry anymore because it's on cooldown. But now that I use it, it's done. So like that. See? Parry assist. See? It's all automatic. I just press it once. So this is very, very good. You can set the game into like a story difficulty and turn on parry assist. And then you will not have any trouble with any combat for those who are concerned about the difficulty in these kind of games. So props to the devs for putting something like this. See? I'm not pressing anything. I'm just pressing E once and it's gonna parry everything for me. Like that. So yeah, difficulty only affects story and open world fights, and I recommend going into the normal difficulty for your first time experience. I think the difficulty is just right, or else story if you're inexperienced. And if you want any higher than that, don't bother with hard, just go straight to legend. Legend is not hardcore, and you get a fancy badge as well. And another thing to note is that legend difficulty does not have parry assist, obviously. So that's one thing to note. Other difficulties, yeah, you can turn on parry assist. There are two types of parry assist. The one where it activates on everything. You can parry assist everything. The other one is a smart parry assist. It only activates on bosses and also red flashes, very dangerous attacks from enemies. That's just something I wanted to tell all of you because my CN account, I didn't know about this very hard difficulty. So I'm locked out of that difficulty forever. I can't access that difficulty anymore. Like this red badge over here, it's over for me. This account is brick. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Next video, I'll probably talk about cosmetics and also all the mounts. But yeah, launch is coming. See you guys soon. Bye bye.